Good afternoon. Before we start today's presentation, today's webinar, dear organizers, please give me the right to activate my camera as I was plugged out. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome all who already joined us. And if you still miss anyone of your team, your EvoScent team, those people you know, please check and send them a message, a link, and invite them to today's webinar, as it will be very interesting. And it will be divided into some parts. Next slide. I see that someone cannot see me. I hope that you can actually, and you will be able to see me well. By the way, please let me know if you can see me. It seems that everything is fine. I believe it is all well. Okay, so I believe that you can see and hear me well, as there will be a lot of information you could not miss out. My name is Galina Zhukova, and I am EvoScent project manager. I'm also an international speaker, EvoScent ambassador. I promote this project very hard, and I'd like to meet you today. Those present at this webinar, I see that our participants are still logging, and please share the link and invite everyone you know, because today's webinar will be great, very positive and very active, as there are a lot of things to discuss today. It would be great if in the chat box you put down which city you are from and the time of your being in this project, being a member of our community, Evorich community, I mean. And only for Evorich community as of today, we offer great opportunities. And through EvoScent project as well. Therefore, put it down in the chat, your name, the city or town you are from. Maybe you will find like-minded people, because such events are not only training, awareness-raising events, but a possibility of networking where you can meet other people living in the same city or town. You may arrange a meeting, have a chat, and cooperate, collaborate to ensure further development of EvoScent. I see here my people from Latvia, I mean partners from Latvia, as I come from Latvia as well. And in 2004, 2005, I moved to London, stayed there 13 years. Then I lived in Spain for 8 years. And now I live in Dubai. So I live in 3 countries, Latvia, Dubai, and Spain. I speak Russian, Latvian, I speak Spanish, I understand Ukrainian and English, but my goal is to develop and to be a better version, the best version of myself compared to the one I was yesterday. And it's great that EvoScent and other projects that are offered to our community offered by Evorich give us a chance to develop in business, self-develop, develop spiritually, as we launched another interesting project that enables us to develop spiritually. Without spiritual development, this is a great pitfall for doing business. And I believe that the offerings we have there, everyone may find its development point. And EvoScent offers a lot of perks we are going to discuss today. Next slide, and let's have a look at today's agenda of today's webinar. As I said, it will be very interactive, engaging, very live, with a lot of perks. Please get a pen and a paper. It should be nearby, and I always put down any insights I have. And you know, when you get this aha moment, you say how great it is, I should put it down, because these aha moments during the webinars, or when you watch some movies or you take some trainings, this is a roadmap of your development, which steps to take in future, how to build on the ideas, because ideas drive our development. So therefore, have a pen and a paper and a calculator, and get ready with it on your telephone, as we will do our calculation. And we'd like to show you how you can earn some income after the webinar right away. We will start this webinar with the presentation of EvoScent. We will talk how the brand started and its mission, our roadmap, what we would like to achieve, and how we position ourselves through EvoScent. So the targets, the aims we have. We will also present a collection. The first product of EvoScent brand is the highest collection, but we will not simply give you 8 fragrances, but we will detail them. We'll show you how you can use them, how, thanks to our collection and with our collection, you may build your wardrobe for any occasion of your life. It could be a business meeting or doing sports, which means that we will choose your wardrobe. And we would like to see you active in the chats, as the webinar will be very interactive. And we would like to show you the opportunities offered by EvoScent through its Evo School, as we started trainings for EvoScent brand. And those clients, those people who get training and learn some skills at Evo School will use these insights to develop their business, to closing deals, and many other things. And this will be presented by Alexander Dolin in the second part of the webinar. After that, we will interview the participants of our school and the active partners who already developed their business with EvoScent. And it's great when we get feedbacks from people who are already doing, who are already running this business, and who can actually share some tips with us for duplication, for us to duplicate it and to do it the same way. And after that, we will study a step-by-step strategy of how to grow our business with Evorich and EvoScent, as these are the basic elements. These are 2 avenues to build your business. And building business through EvoScent, you get a lot of benefits. so that you can achieve big volumes and to operate in a global market. And in the end, we will be joined by Armands Murnieks, who will share some great news with us as we start a super promotion, hot promotion, which will allow us to travel and to get great prizes, but at the same time develop business by using the tools this promotion offers. It will be super hot today. Each speaker has a great content. Therefore, if you haven't invited your partners yet, please do it. The links are in all the chats. We have YouTube broadcast, Facebook live broadcast. So choose any option you like most and share. And now I'd like to invite our first speaker, who will make a detailed presentation of EvoScent and will tell us how it started and its mission. And the next slide, I'd like to invite José Manuel Álvarez Rodríguez. He comes from Spain, Sevilla, and he is an international speaker. He is the EvoScent project manager. He is EvoScent ambassador, and he actively promotes this brand in different countries of the world. And I'm sure that with this rage of promotion by José Manuel, we will achieve a lot. José, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Hello, dear friends. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you can see and hear me well. So I'm in the Spanish room right now, and I see that the Spanish-speaking partners can see me, and I would like to have some confirmation that you can see and hear me from other rooms as well. I see that some of the Latin American partners might not be in yet because it is either too late or too early for them. But I see quite a lot of our partners from Peru, and I would like to thank them for putting in some extra effort to make sure that EvoScent reaches all of our partners. The reason I brought up Peru is because some people in Peru are still waiting for our product, and thanks for your patience. Thanks for being part of us, part of our project, because EvoScent is for all of us. And I think that we've entered a market that is quite an elite and niche market, but at the same time, it will help us reach our full economic potential, because after all, we're not going to have only perfume, but other products as well. And we're not going to have just huge profits, but some huge avenues for other opportunities. And the numbers you see on the slide is the total perfume market worth right now. It's 39.67 billion as of the end of 2016. But as I said, in addition to Deluxe perfume, we are having plans to produce other products, different luxury accessories and other perfumes as well. So just take a look at it. 40 billion is the worth of the global perfume market, and the expected average annual growth rate is almost 6%. So we are setting up a business that is part of a huge market. So let's go to the next slide and let's see what EvoScent is, at least for us. So EvoScent will not stop at the perfume business only, as I repeated on numerous occasions. It's a company that would like to have a new word in the world of fashion and deluxe products. Because after all, it's an international company that opens opportunities for every person willing to participate in it. It's luxury products, and our company would like to stand out in the market. And we want to stand out because we want to get to that next level of business, doing business. We're going to combine fashion, art, high quality product, and we're going to use the best products, the best raw materials, the best ingredients. For us, it's like a cherry on the pie. The fact that we would like to create a world-renowned brand that would be on the one hand a luxury brand, but on the other hand it will be available for everyone, and it will become a starting point in the world of cosmetics and perfumery. So we need to do our best to make it possible. So let's go to the next slide, please. And we have a very important person to present to you if you don't know who Ramon Bejar is. So please Google him up. It's not that difficult. It's a world-renowned perfumer who has more than 40 years of experience behind his back, and some of his perfumes are being sold by major perfume brands across the world. His packaging for perfumes has become a golden standard in the world of perfumery. For example, he has also a perfume that he created that was sold for $190,000 at the world's most expensive perfume of Singapore Grand Prix. I think if you sell a perfume for $190,000, this is the apex of your career, and it is a piece of art. It's a completely new level, and you can find many different stories about Ramon, about, for example, his creating perfumery for royal families in the Saudi Arabia. And all of it makes our entry, EvoScent entry into the perfume market quite easy, because we have Ramon as our frontman, and we can make EvoScent one of the most recognizable brands because Ramon is with us in our team that is behind the EvoScent project, and with the help of our community. And it helps us reach out to so many people in a very short period of time. After all, we've always focused on our community. EvoScent is for and owned by our community. Let's go to the next slide, and you will see where EvoScent was born. When I said that Ramon was an artist, I wasn't flattering. I was not exaggerating. He is an artist, and at the end of this webinar, by the way, Armand will share the news and the promotions that will help you get closer to Ramon Bejar, and I mean literally closer. He's a great philosopher, but you'll know more about it later. He's a great philosopher, the metaphysicist in the perfumery world. He's a person who does not really adherent to any particular religious branch, but at the same time, he's very highly spiritual. He's very philosophical in his thoughts, his considerations, the way he talks, and even the interior design of his apartment, his house, where you can see some antique touch to his interior design. And the day when we met in his house, when I came and visited him, I was able to fully enjoy his living room where our first products were born. So let's go to the next slide, please. And I would like you to tell you about our company's, our brand's mission, because we do have a mission, of course. First of all, is to make it to the top 10 perfumery companies of the world. This is our very important goal. but also it is equally important for us to give the opportunity to our community to purchase high quality products at an affordable price. And we do that by implementing the MLCI principle. It's a combination of the Evorich marketplace and EvoScent company, the joint efforts, which will help us develop our both businesses. And eventually it will help us offer our products, high quality products, to any person who wants to receive that product. And here you can see the team members of the EvoScent team that help us bring the product to already so many markets in the world. So EvoScent has different branches, different departments, and each department has their own professionals in it. So we can see Sergio Mateo, Mary Furs, Ramon Becher, Galina Zhukova, Alexander Dolin, and me. And all of them can teach you something that you might not have known, because they have lots of experience, a lot of knowledge in social media, sales, fashion, cosmetics, perfumery. So every person that you can see here has and is contributing to the development of EvoScent. On the next slide, you can see the exact purpose of EvoScent, or the steps I would like to take this year to achieve those goals. So please note the first line here, which is to become one of the top luxury brands, both in online sales as well as the offline sales and franchises, also owned by the company. And in the future, when the entire network or chain of stores are up and running, our partners will be able to launch their own franchises. But for that, we need first to create all the prerequisites, make sure that all of them are there. So first of all, it's about product development. For us, it means to extend the range of products of EvoScent and make a statement and show to the entire world who we are, because we are the company who is producing perfumery and are going to produce accessories. So every product with the stamp of EvoScent should be made from the best, highest quality ingredients, raw materials, because EvoScent will be present in many countries. Very often it will be also, EvoScent products will be also locally produced, because we can purchase raw materials from different countries and then produce the final product in the local countries, be it a packaging, bottles, or the essences themselves. And also we are in dire need of promoters, people who are ready to fall in love with EvoScent, develop their business, and work for their own benefit and for the benefit of the company. So it is very important to implement, set up the global commercial network. So if you're hearing me for the first time, I can tell you that EvoScent in just 1 year reached or covered more than 150 countries. I'm talking about people who either purchased EvoScent products or are promoting EvoScent products with the help of our Evo School as well. And also one of our purposes, the current purposes that is already being implemented, is the creation of a Perfume Academy to educate people. And to help us with that, we have Mary Furs and Alexander Dolin, who will help us learn the ropes and help us understand how we can make the full use of our senses, and not only olfactory smelling senses, but other ways of enjoying our senses, how to combine perfume and clothes, perfume and occasions. Also, we're talking about the organization of different conferences, master classes, and aroma shows. And we already tried our hand at an aroma show with EvoScent in Barcelona, together with Ramon Bejar, Sergio Mateo, Galina Zhukova, and Mary Furs. And we saw the way people enjoyed, those who were there enjoyed the aroma show, because that's where you could see, feel, and even touch some of the elements of the aroma show. Plus we had some very cool background music that created certain vibe, and also we had the desired combination of background music and the lighting as well, people whispering somewhere in the audience. It all added up to this amazing effect. Also, we are going to continue our collaboration with Evorich, and we will be working on the tokenization of the EvoScent project in order to keep up pace with the latest trends in the digital world and create EvoScent products in that let's call it flow current. Also, we're going to create specific NFTs for EvoScent, and you can already see it in our roadmap, and you will see why the world of blockchain and the world of art, which is perfumery, basically, it's art, they are all tightly tied together. And you can see that our products are quite valuable. There is an intrinsic value to all of our products. And also we're talking about the entry into a metaverse, because after all, we have a most exclusive product. Plus, one of our goals is to open EvoScent stores around the world, which we're going to implement in the coming 2 years. In EvoScent, every color, every scent has its own meaning. So our stores will be an opportunity not only to buy product, but to enjoy all those minute details that create the overall impression of magnificence, because after all, devil is in details, in the positive meaning, of course. Also, we came here to change the entire game. Let's take an example. You all like chocolate. Well, most of us do. So imagine a person enters a perfumery store. They have a very comfortable chair or sofa there. They can sit down, relax, listen to the EvoScent background created by a world-renowned perfumer and not less important community, and enjoy EvoScent chocolate. And for us, it is very important to have our own commercial trading space, because we know that our best clients, our best distributors are going to be you, people sitting at the other side of the screen. You're going to, I'm sure, going to create the best distribution networks for us, and you will be able to be in those stores, probably run those stores as well, and implement our MLCI principles by presenting our product, by promoting it, by selling it to your prospects, to our prospects. This is quite an important future step for us, in order not to resort to middlemen, in order not to increase their value, but to increase our value. Also, one of our goals is to have proper quality control. And for that, we'll be keeping a very tight ship with the essence production factories. And eventually, we're going to have some central distributors in every region, because franchising opportunities will be in the hand of people who are most dedicated and committed to the EvoScent cause and those who will be making most sales. And after we have it, we will immediately produce a roadmap for franchising as well. Because after all, it is very important to have a very varied line of products, range of products, to be as diverse as possible. Let's go to the next slide, and I will show you some product development steps. Or you can either rewatch that video later, or you can take a screenshot of this particular slide. So for us, we have the following stages. So first of all, we're talking about a collection of 3 fragrances in an essence format. What do I mean by essence? It means that we're not going to use any alcohol. It will be oil in a very high proportion. And here we go back to the old times when person used to carry around a small bottle with aromatic oil, and it had a special stick in it, and they elegantly took it out and applied it on their skin when they felt the need to do so. And that's what we're working on. Also, we're going to have 3 super luxurious home fragrances. So if we are producing fragrances to wear on our skin, why not produce the home fragrance as well? That would be inspired by the 3 environments: nature, luxury, peace, and well-being. And those people who already had the chance to familiarize with our products probably know what I mean. And if you are our advocates, our followers, I'm sure you know what I mean. Also, we're going to initiate the creation of an exclusive perfume collection of the highest level, because we are entering a very exclusive market. Well, you know, I said it already that Ramon is quite a world-renowned persona in this field, and you can promote, offer unforgettable product to your prospects. And some of the works done by Ramon had the cost of $35,000, well, let alone $190,000 product. But at the same time, we would like to make our product both exclusive and affordable / accessible. Another thing that we would like to develop and produce in the future is the line of elite shoes. And Ramon already has some ideas, and we're going to be involved in this production as well. And this is something that I was thinking about in my life as well. And I hope that you heard about 3D printing. And this is that we're going to use. This is the kind of technology that we're going to use in the creation of elite shoes. There are some partners in our community, specifically from Italy. And if that partner is listening to us right now, he probably knows that I'm talking about him. He will help us implement in EvoScent some exclusive materials in our EvoScent shoes collection line. Also, face creams. We often had some talks with Galina, and I know that she uses several creams. I use just one. And Ramon told us that there are some high quality, supernatural essences with restorative qualities that can be converted into a cream. And I'm not talking about synthetic creams here that our current market is saturated with. I'm talking about high quality natural creams that will be produced by EvoScent, and surely it will be the best product of the kind in the market. So this cream will not only take its special niche place, but also it will help our partners make some money. So what about sportswear? I'm talking about high quality designer sportswear, sports shoes of the highest quality from the best and most innovative materials. available on the contemporary market. We're going to create our own clotheslines where among sports wear you will see scarves, jackets, male and female jackets, headwear, gloves, umbrellas, glasses, and so on and so forth. But we don't want to be like a clothes store. No, far from it. We want our clients and our promoters to feel proud for what they're doing, because this is what good quality implies. So we started with the high quality perfume, but our online stores or offline stores will be offering also accessories such as bracelets, pieces of jewelry that we use every day, including both for parties, wearing at home and at work. So people will be able to buy that from our stores as well. And all of it can become your business. So this is what EvoScent for us. And those are our product development stages. We want the EvoScent project in less than 1 year, as we already did with perfumes, to be resonating, resounding across the entire world. Let me show you a short video, and then I'll tell you a few things more.
When prosperity descends from the heavens, sublime and absolute, when it carries an infinite call to beauty, when it is charged with the most powerful energy, from the miraculous vortex imbued with the highest quality, EvoScent is born. This stream surrounds us with the beautiful and the noble. It enhances our vibrations, boosts our self-esteem and confidence, thus inviting us to enjoy all the present moments of life. The consciousness of the universe beckons us to become one. Prosperity, which will always be part of this new world that we're shaping, thus transforming the financial energy that has dominated so far. Such is EvoScent, a new project from Evorich. It's a new brand forged by a great team of successful creators, die-hard entrepreneurs, and great communication professionals, with the support of an entire community of successful investors. To create EvoScent means to develop an impeccable collection of products in the world of fashion, cosmetics, and luxury. The ultimate goal is to become a top 10 company in this sector at the global level. At the heart of this fascinating project is the renowned perfumer Armands Murnieks. He has devoted more than 40 years to the world of fragrances and has enjoyed incredible success in his devotion. He's considered one of the best perfumers in the world. His creations became the best-selling perfumes in the most prestigious stores of the world. EvoScent kicks off with a magnificent collection of high-quality perfumes. The highest collection features 8 exclusive fragrances that cater to a variety of trends and tastes, capable of satisfying the most demanding needs of the better part of olfactory cultures that make up our community. 8 diverse and at the same time complementary perfumes, united under the brand of sophistication and exclusivity. Which of these fragrances is yours? Maybe all of them. One for every occasion. Give it a try. Join the world of EvoScent.
And yes, as you could have seen from the video, try this perfume and you won't regret it, because those 8 fragrances are already available. And number 8 means infinity. And also every color here has its own meaning. It's something that captivates our emotions, our feelings, when we begin to explore the contents of our wonderful box with fragrances in it. And there are quite a lot of people that already received our presentation set. There are quite a couple of people who are still waiting for their boxes in Peru. We had some logistical difficulties there. In Colombia, there were some people who indicated their address not exactly correctly. And our technical support has already reached out to them, and very soon the entire world will receive their fragrances. So please write us in the chat which fragrance you like best out of those 8 fragrances. And today we have quite a lot of them. 8 is not a small number. And tell me too, who already is looking forward to getting their hands on the 75 milliliter bottles? Because if this is your first time here, let me tell you that we are almost about to receive our full 75 milliliter bottles. Because by the way, we have several language communities here, around 8 of them, and quite a lot of partners already made their pre-orders within the pre-sale stage for 75 milliliter bottles, and already in early October, those people will be receiving at their homes the 75 milliliter bottles with EvoScent perfumes. But of course, first we need to make a test delivery of those bottles to each of our countries. And I hope that we will pass that test with flying colors. And you can develop this business by being not only a client, but being a promoter, an entrepreneur, and make some money. And you can do that with the help of this presentation set. This is the presentation set of our perfumes, 8 scents, 3 milliliter bottles of each scent. And the current cost of those boxes is peanuts, is literally nothing, because we wanted everyone to be able to familiarize with our collection without paying too much, so that our partners would know what they're promoting. That's why I asked you, dear partners, to write us in the chat which one is your favorite. I personally have several favorite perfumes, and those collection boxes will first help you understand which of the fragrances you like most, and the second purpose or the second mission of those boxes is to turn them into our brand ambassadors, because those travel sets, presentation sets speak for themselves. And on the next slide, I wanted to show you some info support that we have. So one of the simple ways of promoting this presentation set is to, for example, place them in some 5-star luxury hotels where a room can cost $400 or $500 per night. So imagine you have somewhere there in the lobby a stand with the EvoScent travel set with 8 fragrances inside that you can use on different occasions, on different days. And it's also a way to make your hotel or their hotel memorable, because a perfume helps us create a so-called associative memory. And for hotels, it is a very cool opportunity. Also, you will be able to make different profitable offers to those VIP hotels or VIP lounges in airports, for example. And of course, different social media, especially if you have quite a lot of followers, you can make announcement and posts about EvoScent in your social media account, or you can go and look for renowned bloggers. Also, you can go to marketplaces, and to sell Ramon Bejar's perfume is quite easy because perfume bloggers, marketplaces, communities, they know Ramon Bejar, and it will be a great honor for them to promote and spread the word about Ramon Bejar's perfume. More than $2 million were made by people who were promoting EvoScent over the last several months. And I'm talking about using the landing pages. So if you have just $50, you don't have to invest into your logistics, into your distribution network or anything. You just offer a product that sells on by itself. And for us, it's also important to have our product on third-party websites too. You can create your own web pages, your own promotional websites with our product on it. Also, you can use international fairs. The next fair that we're going to have, where we're going to attend together with Ramon, is in Florida. In Florida, we already have quite a lot of distribution, quite a big distribution network. We're going to present EvoScent to the American community, plus business forums. It's another way of promoting or spreading the word. We recently had a business forum organized by Galina Zhukova. So it's a very good opportunity to share the news. Aroma shows, also a very good way. Online shops and franchises. So I have 2 more slides. On this slide, I wanted to show you how EvoScent aroma shows look like. For us, an aroma show is a warm meeting between people who can sit back, relax, have a bite of something, have a drink, and then enjoy a very beauty show where different models wear our perfumes, present our perfumes, and people get a detailed description of how the product was developed, where the materials come from that make up this product. And also we have a catwalk, podium. It's combination of perfumes and clothes. And I think it will be a new wave, a new thing in the market. So let's go to the next slide. And my part is at its end. And I would like to pass the floor to Galina Zhukova, who will present our next speaker. And I'm sure that the next speaker is one of the best people to present our highest collection. So Galina, I'm passing on the floor to you. And thank you very much, dear colleagues. Please stay until the end of the webinar because there will be a very cool promotion in store for you to draw you closer to the success.
Super, José Manuel. Great goals and objectives you mentioned. I am a part of this goal setting process. And when we discuss these opportunities provided by EvoScent, it's something supernatural. So show me your reactions, emotions in the chats if you liked the part of José Manuel. and the opportunities and where we go, how many products there will be. When I start realizing this, that guys, we will have the products that we commonly buy from shops, the products other companies, they help other companies to develop as we buy them from them. But here we will produce them on our own. We will design our ranges, we will wear them. And the concept of the new economic evolution of the world is that we are the consumers of the products we are co-owners of. The more we consume our products, the better it is for our global investment portfolio. I am actually shivering. So when I understand the scope of the market to be captured thanks to EvoScent, and José Manuel presented quite well the brand, whereas now we would like to listen to our expert who will provide a detailed description of our collection. The first product of EvoScent brand, the highest collection, the highest quality provided through our collection of 8 fragrances. Mary Furs is a perfume expert, aromatherapist, psychologist. She works with scents, fragrances, and she understands how the fragrances influence our daily life, because fragrances help us feel some sensations, and these scents may take us either to the past or imagine our future. We may recall our home or change our moods. When we feel great, we start smiling after smelling something good. So fragrances are an integral part of our life. And Mary, by the way, today will present each fragrance, each perfume, and we will understand how we may use it in our daily life. She's also a founder of the Perfume Academy, a co-owner of the brand called Stylist Perfumer, and she creates a wardrobe for people, and she is responsible for EvoScent perfume literacy. So all the questions you have may be referred to Mary. You may text her, and I see that our chats are very active, and I liked one feedback from Roland, who actually said that EvoScent is a smell of business. Super, I like it so much, and I believe that in future we can use it. I'm very pleased that you are active, so please continue interaction and share your feedback, and we actually take note of all your feedbacks as they are used to build on the future content of our webinars. And please remember to have a pen and a paper nearby. Mary, the floor is yours. Thank you, Galina, for this introduction. And it's true that I'm very glad to see and hear you all, but let's do our sound check first, and then we will start another part of our today's webinar. Okay, I see your feedback about the sound check. Great. So that is the exploration of our highest collection, the first unique product. EvoScent is conquering the entire world, and we are in the universe, and our planets, by the way, started their music of EvoScent, and let's actually share our impressions, reactions, emojis 1 year ago, literally, the idea of these fragrances was only an idea, whereas today it is already physical in many countries of the world. People open their travel sets and can actually create their perfume wardrobes. Moreover, our students and graduates of EVA school already know how to build the perfume wardrobe and how to select it. And there were those working hard while waiting for their travel sets to be shipped. So next slide. And here I'd like to give you some information about the quality of perfume products so that we have a deeper dive in understanding how these perfumes, how valuable the perfumes are. Because, you know, any business is easier to be built when it is hand in hand with high quality of the products, quality of the training and education. And at present, we build on this synergy. And now let's have a look at the products we deal with. It's not a secret that the composition of all the perfumes include generally alcohol, water, and the perfume composition itself. This is a concentrate, a mixture of fragrant substances. And this is the composition of any perfume. The difference is only in the quality of the alcohol used, firstly, and secondly, the proportion of this concentrated fragrant mixture and the remaining elements, including alcohol and water. And perfumery of the highest category, perfume, that is when 20-30% of its composition is the composition, perfume composition. So this concentrate, this mixture of fragrant substances, and highly purified 90% alcohol. As a rule, these perfume products contain very expensive natural ingredients. So, dear holders of travel sets, if you look at the rear side of our travel set, you will see the composition and the quality of our collection. I believe that you already like the smells of these perfumes, but composition-wise, of course, the fragrances of EvoScent collection are of the highest category. Then, on the market, you may find perfume waters. And I'd like to say that perfumes are most durable, so they dure in time quite long, whereas there are perfume waters, the concentration is lower, from 15 to 20% of the perfume composition in 90% alcohol. And on the market, you may find another product which is called eau de toilette with 6 to 12% of the concentration of fragrant substances diluted in 85% alcohol. And the less durable product in the world of perfumes on the perfume market is eau de cologne, with only 3 to 5% of the perfume composition in a 70-80% alcohol. And at the same time, the only thing we need to know is that American market, perfumery market, I mean, is a bit different. And this name, eau de cologne, in their market will match the European standards of perfume water and or eau de toilette. But if you find the name eau de cologne, it means that it will be quite low durable, and there is a low concentration of perfume composition. So there is more water and alcohol. And there is another product which is quite relevant and became fashionable after the speeding of the life of urban residents. This is refreshing water, and it includes very little perfume composition, only 1 to 3%, whereas all the rest is 70–80% alcohol, and all the rest is water. Why do they produce these refreshing waters? For a person over the day to change, and generally they are light citrus fragrances for people with very sensitive smelling. And on the other hand, I will come back to the first item, that is perfumery of the highest category. Since the concentration is quite high, the components used are high quality, and therefore these products on the market are viewed to be most desired and highest quality on the market, and widely spread in the homes of people. Next slide, please. Hopefully, you now understand better which types of perfumes we have, and at the same time, we are glad to have EvoScent product because we may consume it on our own, present it as a gift, and give the people we know the possibility to get to know these high quality perfumes with the highest concentration of perfume substances, up to 30%, with the use of well purified alcohol, and which means that we are best out of the best on the market. And you may share with others about the category of quality our product belongs to and why it is so durable, and it opens up for a long time, 5–6 hours. This is because of the high quality ingredients used and the high concentration. And you know, when our perfumer Ramon designed a collection of 8 fragrances, when he actually oversaw the manufacturing of our products, only premium class raw materials are used. And another important element is a formula developed. Together with EvoScent team, we pay special attention to where these fragrances will be produced, as it's important to produce in a way that the scent will not destroy this originally designed masterpiece. And therefore, when we discuss the potential of producing EvoScent products, we do not compromise on quality, and we choose the producers with good standing on the market, some reputation, good reputation in the perfume industry, and certified, so that our clients, consumers, feel safe. And we can offer a truly good product of the highest quality, because the EvoScent prioritizes quality and meeting the expectations of the clients. We always intend to be ahead of the expectations of our clients. Therefore, bottles and caps of EvoScent are made of diamond polished glass. We have something insignificant. We pay special attention to every detail. And the bottles have engraved carvings with laser and gold. And our luxury jewelry boxes are of the highest quality level. They are very eye-catching and beautiful. Essences created by Ramon Bihar for the highest collection are usually composed of natural materials of the highest quality. And the production of the formulae by Ramon was in Barcelona, Spain. So he designed this in Barcelona, Spain. This is a European collection of fragrances, and the concentration of aromatic substances in composition reach up to 30%, which refers to the concentration of perfumes, quite high concentration. Next slide, please. And meanwhile, please show your emojis, your appreciation of this great product based on the information you got, whether you actually like the quality of the product we have in our hands. And if you remember, I said that EvoScent team could not but control and ask a question: where and who would produce these fragrances and would pack them into high quality packaging. And since the perfume compositions are produced in Spain by our famous maestro of the perfumery industry, the first packaging factory for EvoScent products has an excellent reputation, expertise in producing perfume compositions, and is in Dubai. This factory was established in 1998 and enjoys a history of over 23 years, a history highlighting that this factory specializes in the manufacture and distribution of fragrances of different brands worldwide. This is quite a large production setting. The factory also enjoys a good reputation of being the lead companies in the Middle East. And at the same time, this factory supplies its products to over 95 countries of the world. And we got interested in this expertise. And another important thing to consider is that we are always ready for high sales of our products. Our factory, our producer, has a huge production capacity. Every month, it produces 3.5 million perfume units and approximately 120 million items of perfumes, along with other beauty and personal care products, ranging from perfumes, deodorants, aerosols, and beauty products. You know that it is not by chance that we choose this producer. So it offers a capacity to expand our product range, and as soon as we have higher sales, higher volumes, our producer can adjust to our needs to satisfy the needs and demands of our clients globally. And it's very important to note, and the factory where today, which we cooperate with today, uses the latest innovations. This is what I said above, and it has all the certificates needed, and it is meeting CMP and GMP and ISO standards, and halal certified, which ensures that all the products comply with the rigorous quality standards. So please show your emotions regarding the producer we cooperate with in the chat boxes, and please understand that these are the standards set as the baseline for us to find similar factories in other countries, but complying with these high quality standards. And next slide about the composition of our slide, and let's have a look at the collection itself and talk. Let's talk about the EvoScent universe and its olfactory planets. By giving you the types of perfumes, I'd like to stress again how the scents generally open as soon as you apply it on your skin, on your clothes or hair. It starts working with our skin and starts its music, meaning that it smells around us, and it's like music, and only for our sense of smelling, for our brain. Generally, through the formula of a sense, which includes many components, it opens up very light components and then solid components. And this process is studied in detail in our basic course. So I will not give a deep dive, but only say that in the traditional world of perfumes, the terminology which is used, so the terminology, music terminology is used, and we compare the sound of the perfumery music with the classical music. And this is the reason why we use the term note. And the upper note, they are light aroma molecules and generally of citrus character, and they open up faster. And we actually can smell them after the application of the fragrance, whereas sometime after these volatile fragrances disappear, the fragrance opens up some flowerish notes. And there is the third note. They are harder, more solid. Those aroma molecules that are not so volatile and do not open up quickly, they are the basic notes we can smell 1 hour after this fragrance is well known to us. So the basic notes, the so-called harsh odor, they have this veil after us. And this is all thanks to these basic notes, which generally include some spices, ash notes. And this is a classical description, which is well known globally. So globally, to describe any scents, 3 notes are generally used. whereas we, for our brand, and when we present it in retail shops and when we work with our clients and present our fragrances, we actually present and provide what has been created as part of our educational project EvoSchool in cooperation with Ramon. So Ramon shared this vision, and we propose to use this approach to the description, and which notes our perfumery composition include, not through this pyramid made up of 3 notes, but through a perception of our fragrances as universe. So our collection is an entire universe, and each fragrance is a separate planet. And the EvoScent universe is a universe with individual planets. Let's move on and have a look at each of them separately. So you see, this slide is about the expansion of aromas and fragrances from outside. When you open a bottle, you start your journey to outer spaces, get into a specific planet. Now, we will not detail it a lot, each planet. It's not the task for this webinar, but the goal for today's webinar is that you may listen to, you may understand which fragrance to choose for every occasion. If this information is not enough, then you can come to our EvoSchool and then get the detailed information for each fragrance, learn how to choose, how to build your wardrobe, and to be aware of the components in each fragrance. And now we will have a quick tour around the planets, but taking note of something important of each fragrance. Fasten your belts and let's start our journey. So next slide, please. And here I'd like to tell you about planet number 1. We will land in EvoScent universe. This is Evorich planet. Evorich is the planet which meets us with the formula of lemon, bergamot, lavender, and after meeting and getting to know this planet, after applying it onto our skin, you may see the notes of the moss, tonka bean, and ambergris. In addition to that, being settled on this planet, you can smell black pepper, mint, and bergamot, muscus, and the Evorich fragrance is the manifestation of the planet, which inspires us to be active, to be confident, and to have a desire to act decisively. So this is a business planet. Therefore, if you consider this from a point of view of a perfume wardrobe, this is a concept presented together with Alexander in EvoSchool, that it is sensible not to have one fragrance for all the occasions, but different fragrances for different occasions. And from this point of view, this is a planet which will inspire you to have business meetings, to be active, and accordingly, your wardrobe, your outlook will look accordingly. According to the idea that Evorich planet is business style planet. And we are giving some examples, some visions, where the individual selection is very customized, as we are all from different cultures, countries, and for someone it would be for different occasions. So this is the classical range of planets universe, but for the detailed dive we need more time, which we are pressed for. So therefore now we will land planet number 2, greatness. The name itself of this planet defines the greatness of the perfume composition around as soon as we open a bottle and spray this perfume. And this planet meets and hugs us with the notes of rose, peach, bergamot, and then we can hear the notes of musk and some fruit notes, including peach and other flowers. Tuberose essence wrapped the base of musk and amber in a bright sound. So you may definitely hear the smell of this on this planet. And the core is musk, amber, tolu, absolute. And this greatness planet is the composition which inspires you to go out, to put on an evening dress or evening suit. Dear gentlemen, if you are at this presentation, so there is the visual choosing of the wardrobe and perfumery wardrobe. So we actually studied mostly the wardrobe for women, but you can do it as well, because the high quality perfumes and EvoScent collection is unisex. So it is both for men and women. And it's like a Picasso painting. Who did he aim at, men or women? So he actually aimed at those who will have some emotions after looking at the painting. And there is such a terminology, unisex, but in general, our fragrances are both for men and women. And Greatness Planet inspires you to go out for some outdoor occasions. And therefore, you may put on your evening dresses and suits, and when you need to attend any significant event, you can actually start a journey and apply this great fragrance called Greatness. Next slide, please. And our next planet is Tantric. That is planet number 3. A symphony of fruity, floral, and woody notes is a planet which meets us in the atmosphere, deep and sensual atmosphere of muskwood. And when we settle down on this planet, you may actually feel the accords of peony, white jasmine, rose, and iris exploding with notes of tamarind, grapefruit, and mango. And the core of this planet is the currant bud, patchouli, amber, and moss. And Tantric is the composition which awakens our sensuality. And this planet actually provides for some romantic romance. What do I mean? From the point of view of a perfume wardrobe, this fragrance is good to be as a sexual or relaxing fragrance for romance, for dating. And next slide, please. Our next planet is number 4, and it is called Paradigma. This planet symbolizes elegance. This is the planet which meets us with the modern notes and the notes of benzene resin from the basis of this perfumery. And then you can actually hear the smells of styrax and violet with the ambret and elemis seed oils and the core of the planet. When we dwell on it for some time, we can smell the lambedum absolute, ambergris, and benzoin. So this planet is about elegance, being aristocratic, and it would be great to surround yourself with this fragrance when you need to look stylish, elegant, eye-catching. So definitely go to the planet Paradigma. So this is our fragrance in EvoScent collection called number 4, Paradigma. Let's move on and have a look at some other planets we have. Planet number 5 is Fifth Element. This fragrance is a unique creation, and it is a symbol of energy, of drive, movement. And the atmosphere of this planet meets us with white amber and cedar wood. And the lithosphere of this planet includes black pepper, cardamom, vetiver, sandalwood, and the core is white amber, cedar, balsam, fir, moss, and musk. And fragrance number 5 is actually for active lifestyle, when you need to be energetic, involved, when you need to charge, or when you do sports, or the day is very busy, then you may use this composition, as it will enrich you and will be an influx of energy for you. And if you need to find a planet where to charge, Fifth Element planet is the right place for you. I recommend you to fly there to get some extra energy. And we are moving on. So our journey is not ending. And another planet is planet number 6. And it is called Basalt. And you know, it is quite a creative name. In a similar way, the planet itself is very creative. And what it is made up of. The atmosphere is full of saffron, bergamot, cardamom. The lithosphere includes thyme, cedar, and the core of this composition and of this planet is ambergris, patchouli, leather notes. And this planet, by the way, is the one that will be liked by creative people, the ones who love like going beyond something conventional, habitual, creative personalities, when you're brave enough to wear something bright. And another important thing, when you feel that you are not so brave, then be brave to choose Basalt, planet number 6, apply it onto yourself, and it will definitely impresses you with its smells and will inspire you to be creative, to expand borders and limits of your life. Therefore, if you see in this slide, there is an evening outfit of the golden color with some bright accents, and the man can actually experiment with the way they look and add some golden and red orders to their looks. And when you have very elegant, creative outfit that you can put on for some occasion, some special occasion or reception, and you need to stress attention of others to yourselves, it's like a red lipstick. Why do we wear red lipstick? So that they pay attention to us, or we put on high-heeled shoes. So Basalt Planet is, by the way, plays this role to be in memories of others, to stand out, to draw attention, and while accompanying you to the theater or to some other reception and party. This is a great planet to be on, to create, and to attend important events. So you, by staying on this planet, you will never be neglected. You will be remembered and memorized when you are surrounded by these fragrances. So let's move on, and we are on another planet, quite a ravishing one. Planet number 7 is Dynamic Gold. Dynamic Gold is a symphony of the fragrance that dazzles with its golden glow. This is the fragrance of partying, of flirt. And you know, the outlook is a party. In our perfume wardrobe, we may have this fragrance to do partying, to go to some cocktail parties, some presentations, master classes, and create these mischievous moods. And when we settle down on the planet by spraying this fragrance, the first what we hear in the atmosphere smell is green mandarin, bergamot, water notes, and the lithosphere of this fragrance clearly gives the smell of lotus flower, rose, and the core of this composition is musk and fig tree. And planet number 7 is definitely to take you to the symphony of dazzling and flirt. And let's move on. We continue our journey, and another planet is called Wealthy Spirit. This is the one which is a spirit of, which is a symbol of wealth, spiritual wealth and physical. This is a fragrance we may use and wear for special occasions to stress our status. If it is important to do so during negotiations or at some event, you would like to look serious, quite classy, then this atmosphere will help you to feel like the emperor, like the queen or the king, to be self-confident. And at the same time, it will meet you in the atmosphere with the smells of iris absolute, bergamot. Then in the lithosphere, you will smell vanilla, white jasmine, raspberry, and the core will be the notes and smells of ylang-ylang wood, tonka bean, styrex, and musk. And all these evokes a sense of luxury and prosperity, so that you are self-confident, you are full of self-belief, and you are wealthy spiritually and physically. And this is actually what we get with planet number 8, Wealthy Spirit. And this is the synergy we started from, that the fragrance number 1, Evorich, and we started our collection with, and we ended it up with fragrance with the symbols of eternity, planet number 8, as a hint that the universe is eternal, limitless, and there are some other galaxies we will fly to as soon as we have new products in our collection on our EvoScent universe, and there will be a new galaxy. So this is the first one. And at the same time, we have a lot of space to improve, to grow and develop. And all this is being done together with you. We are the pioneers, the spacemen flying in outer spaces and showing results through taking daily efforts. Therefore, if you liked the information and you believe that it is not enough, and you still wish to present in a similar way these fragrances in your city, in your country, so to learn these skills and knowledge, to do it online, offline, aroma shows, masterclasses, online tasting, then as the head and the coach of Evo School, these perfumery sessions that first of all aim at training you how to present our fragrances, how to use them properly, I do invite you to enroll to the basic course and to continue the advanced and the professional course. But my colleague Alexander Dolin will share further details with now. I'd like to move on to my next slide, and we'll say that after looking at the perfume wardrobe, we may perfume wardrobe that builds on different planets, what is the conclusion to come to? Modern world is a constant change of scenery and a continuous battle for attention. And the impression that you make depends on your fragrance wardrobe, since fragrances attract much more as they make you stand out. Even before other people see or hear you, they already feel you, and you get into their hearts and souls. Therefore, my recommendation is to study the travel set, as it includes a collection of 8 fragrances, and you, based on this, can make your own perfume wardrobe. If you find it difficult, welcome to Evo School. We will show you how to do it. We'll choose the fragrances together, and a business meeting, going out, dating, doing sports, for each of these occasions, the right fragrance will play a significant role. And next slide, please. And I encourage you, if you want to be successful, then learn and build your perfume wardrobe. And or if you plan to grow business today with EvoScent, then my recommendation is to actually study and invite your partners, and so that you have literate consultants. So EvoScent is actually designed to strengthen, enhance our business so that it is promoted accurately. And my encouragement is to make sure that the perfume wardrobe is a part of your life, as this is an attribute of a successful person. And you can have not one fragrance for every occasion of your life, for all the occasions, but for different occasions. And moreover, we also developed a unique methodology, and only we have it in Evo School, of how to choose the fragrances, not in line with your wardrobe outfit, but so that you meet the specific needs. By the way, tomorrow, as part of our our session, we will present this together with Alexander. This is the end of my part of today's webinar, and I'd like to hand over to our today's host, Galina. So the floor is back to you. Thank you, Mary. Amazing presentation. I liked it a lot. I see a lot of positive feedbacks in the chat. Let's give fires and hearts to Mary for her part, as she shared a way how each fragrance may be used and presented, when, in what occasions. And I even see that a person says, agreed, when possible, I will buy another travel set. So great. And you know, today, actually, we shared with you very powerful, very great information that will help you in future to present it, our products, fully open, fully professional. And let's move on. Now we will have a 10-minute break. 10-minute break. We will watch a video about EvoScent, about our community, and there will be time. You may use this time to give some phone calls to your partners. Maybe they are back from work and they are free and can join the second part of our webinar, where we will give you the business opportunities, step-by-step strategy of doing business with EvoScent through the system, referral system of Evorich. And please stay till the very end, as Armands Murnieks will speak, where he will tell you about our hot promotion that will allow you to travel and to boost volumes, sales, and income earning with no ceiling. So we'll meet you 10 minutes after. And meanwhile, please give phone calls to all the people you know, and let's double the number of people present at the webinar. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
When prosperity descends from the heavens, sublime and absolute, when it carries an infinite call to beauty, when it is charged with the most powerful energy, from the miraculous vortex imbued with the highest quality, EvoScent is born. This stream surrounds us with the beautiful and the noble. It enhances our vibrations, boosts our self-esteem and confidence, thus inviting us to enjoy all the present moments of life. The consciousness of the universe beckons us to become one. Prosperity, which will always be part of this new world that we're shaping, thus transforming the financial energy that has dominated so far. Such is EvoScent, a new project from Evorich. It's a new brand forged by a great team of successful creators, die-hard entrepreneurs, and great communication professionals, with the support of an entire community of successful investors. To create EvoScent means to develop an impeccable collection of products in the world of fashion, cosmetics, and luxury. The ultimate goal is to become a top 10 company in this sector at the global level. At the heart of this fascinating project is the renowned perfumer Armands Murnieks. He has devoted more than 40 years to the world of fragrances and has enjoyed incredible success in his devotion. He's considered one of the best perfumers in the world. His creations became the best-selling perfumes in the most prestigious stores of the world. EvoScent kicks off with a magnificent collection of high-quality perfumes. The highest collection features 8 exclusive fragrances that cater to a variety of trends and tastes, capable of satisfying the most demanding needs of the better part of olfactory cultures that make up our community. 8 diverse and at the same time complementary perfumes, united under the brand of sophistication and exclusivity. Which of these fragrances is yours? Maybe all of them. One for every occasion. Give it a try. Join the world of EvoScent.
A rare opportunity to become a co-owner of EvoScent, a small company with a big future. The main reason behind the implementation of the new economic evolution of the world is to create new companies that would give value to society and to bring them together into one ecosystem. Members of our community are not only customers and consumers of products and services of these companies, but they also have the opportunity to become their co-owners and share in the profits. And right now, you can take part in the birth and development of a new promising project. The new EvoScent program was recently launched, a young project created in collaboration between Evorich and renowned Spanish perfumer Ramon Bejar. The main product and pride of the company is the magical collection of fragrances called The Highest. The goal of the EvoScent program is to launch its own production of exclusive fragrances in different regions of the world and become the #1 brand in the luxury perfumery niche. Can you already feel the magnitude of this project? Do you want to be a part of it and light up a new superstar in the perfume industry and participate in the creation of a unicorn company? Today, you still have such an opportunity. You can join right now and get all the benefits. A unique chance to start your own great business in multi-level crowd investing, MLCI. Realize your most ambitious dreams in the next 6 to 18 months. Achieve the highest statuses and receive expensive gifts from the Evorich company during the next year. Start using beautiful niche perfumes from the presentation set The Highest, represented by 8 unsurpassed fragrances. Choose the fragrance from the presentation set that you like the most and make a pre-order for this prestigious exclusive perfume in a 75 milliliter bottle. As a bonus, get the best training programs and video courses in the field of MLCI business from Evorich, financial literacy and investing courses from the Academy of a Private Investor, and training in perfumery from the EvoScent Perfume Academy, and get an exclusive offer, EvoScent Points, offering a wide range of opportunities. Thousands of people have already supported this project and are realizing their goals. What about you? Follow the link in the description and become a member of the EvoScent program right now, in order not to regret the missed opportunities in the future.
You are what your business is. You can feel insecure on the market when there are so many difficulties in other businesses because you're young and green. But don't be afraid of it. Come to us. We will open new doors for you. We will introduce you to everyone and teach you everything you need to know to get stronger and start your own way. Now you are strong and ready to go forward, to achieve, to set new goals, and to overcome obstacles. And even if the wind of change and challenge is here, we will not leave you behind. We will support you and help you in any difficult situation. You will be able to achieve any goal. We have people in our community who are just like you, who started from zero and are ready to help each other for a shared development and prosperity. There are so many of us. Nothing can stop us. And when you become experienced and respectable, you will share your wisdom and vision so that everyone could develop. That is the way we build our future together. The future of financial freedom and independence. That is how Evorich works. The world where everyone can do anything. Everyone can become rich. To leave a legacy. This is our global mission. This is Evorich.
Multilevel crowdinvesting is an innovative model of relations between the customer, the business, and the owner. We offer a partnership only with market leaders and daring venture capital projects. For example, the Academy of Private Investing. The key feature of this project is the development of both intellectual and spiritual capacity of a person. There is no division or hierarchy within the team. Each student is part of a large family, where everyone helps each other. The Academy provides people who are eager to reach a new level of financial well-being with valuable and interesting information by revealing to them the science of investing. The API stands alongside with other projects. UGPay Group, UGain, Genius of Finance, Global Unit Pay, EvoScent, NDE, Unitex. All of them are designed to make life easier for a co-owner, an entrepreneur, and most importantly, a consumer. By entering into a partnership with us, you get access to the entire ecosystem and all partner brands, the opportunity to use a unique MLCI model and create multiple streams of income, opportunity to create assets for you and your family, continuous self-development and personal growth, exclusive training and mentorship programs, community of progressive, like-minded people. We do not intend to stop. Our strategy is to expand the ecosystem, involve new partners, and therefore create financial and investment opportunities for people around the globe. Don't put it off. Join the global community of free business professionals and become a partner of Evorich right now.
Well, hopefully you could stretch, even dance, drink some tea, coffee, or do some exercising. These webinars take place once a month, and they are very busy, intense, full of information. But this information is provided for you to use it for your growth, the growth of your business, for you to share this information. I always tend to say, now, when we live in such an interesting time, maybe challenging time for someone, this is a time of big opportunities. When we face a lot of changes, modifications, this is the time when we can make changes. Therefore, guys, please take note and use this information. We will share these slides with you, with our top leaders. We will share these slides with our top leaders who will share them with you for building a business system in your teams. This is the second part of our webinar about education and business. And in the end, as I said, there will be hot promotion, the promotion that will make everyone sweat. And next slide. And I'd like to give you here Alexander Dolin. He is our perfume expert, founder of the Perfume Academy, co-owner of the brand Stylist Perfumer together with Mary Furs, and responsible for EvoScent perfume literacy. He creates great content for Evo School lessons. He trains our distributors, partners to become professionals. He gives great information simply to those people who would like to know how to use perfumes, how to build their wardrobes. And you know, before I thought I bought perfumes and I used only one perfume. After it finishes, I bought another one, whereas now I understand that it does not depend on the bottle and how much you use it, but where you go, your intentions. And at school, Evo School, we get a lot of information. Please join. And in the chats, the administrators will share some links that will help you to build your business and to understand new information content you may use with your teams. Alexander, the floor is yours. Alexander will tell us how they work with the students of Evo School. Thank you, Alexander. The floor is yours.
Good afternoon. So I'd like the moderator to ask the moderators to allow me to turn on my camera. Okay, I think we're all set up. I have my video. Good afternoon, good evening, dear colleagues. We have quite a lot of valuable information today, and I would like to thank all the people who are involved in the preparation for preparing such a good information. Give me a score. The first one is how well you can hear me, and the second one is how well you can see me. And meanwhile, we will bring up the next slide. So, dear colleagues, I would like to present to you the Perfume Academy. And I wanted to tell you that in our Perfume Academy, we have 3 different courses. The basic course, where we lay the foundation of knowledge, the basic knowledge that you need in order to use the perfumery in a good qualitative way and to be able to share that information in a professional way. The basic course program lasts an entire month with 1 lesson a week, where we give the required content and quite a lot of home assignment for you to work on them on your own time. In addition to the content that we deliver during the lesson itself, we also recommend some literature that you can read. And we recommend the movies that, in our opinion, you should watch. So the basic course is an interesting course. It's a dynamic course. It gives us valuable, useful information for us to become immediately 1 notch higher than your average person in the field of perfumery. Within the basic course, We also take you on a tour on the perfumery, the world of perfumery. Quite a lot of women enjoy that section, and men alike. They open-mouthed listen to that information, because there is this common misconception that perfumery is women's business, although in practical terms, a lot of, or most of, the perfumers are men. When we come to a restaurant, we see that cooking is actually done by men too. And we see that perfumery is not a female's business, far from it. And when a man is knowledgeable about perfumery, women show more interest in such men and get more attracted, I guess. And so this course is a good place to replenish or gain additional valuable knowledge about perfume. Also, within our basic course, we tell our students about the role of scents and fragrances in our lives. We tell people how to switch between different states. Nowadays, one of the biggest pains of humanity and problems of humanity is depression. And scents, fragrances, help us get rid of depression, leave that state, and enter a resourceful state. And you can do it literally in a matter of seconds by putting a small amount of the necessary perfumery on you. Also, we'll tell you about the criteria for selecting fragrances, about the factors that affect the persistence of fragrances. Very often people ask us how persistent, long-lasting our perfumery is. And there are quite a lot of factors that affect it: the temperature of our body, type of skin, health conditions, hormonal state, plus the diet that we have. We also tell our students about the properties of high quality fragrances for you to decently present our collection and understand the meaning behind it. We also noticed that many people who took the Perfume Academy courses, after receiving their presentation sets, they were able to truly appreciate the fragrances. And also we noticed that people who did receive their presentation sets, but who did not attend our academy courses, weren't able to catch and understand all the nuances and had a lot of questions. Mary and I gladly answered those questions. Also, we tell our students about the rules for storing perfumery. We tell them about the fragrance etiquette, which is a very important thing. Quite a lot of people use perfumery incorrectly. French people say if a person has too much perfumery, well, it's a sign that that person lacks culture. So we tell people how to use it correctly, where to put fragrances in order to get the best effect that we expect from that particular fragrance. Also, within the basic course, Mary and I will look in more detail into the perfumery wardrobe. We tell about all the nuances and subtleties, how to create it, how to make a complex sales, so that a person would not buy one fragrance to suit them all, for all purposes, but instead would create a collection, a wardrobe of fragrances to reinforce certain walks of life. Because if we misuse the fragrances and do not use it appropriately, then the fragrance, instead of reinforcing certain aspects, it will do more harm than good. It can produce the opposite effect, weaken some of those aspects. For example, if we put the intimate sexual fragrance and took it to work, we won't be able to focus on work. Our thoughts will all be about something else. Or if we go on a date and then we put on the business perfume, we might be surprised why the other half is so cold and they are keeping their distance, because the fragrance bypasses our conscious mind and goes to our subconscious minds and sends its signal both to us and the people that we're talking to. Also, Mary mentioned that tomorrow we are going to have the open door perfumery club class, which is the highest package in our Perfume Academy. And tomorrow we would like to invite all Evorich community members to our open class to share some of the techniques that will help you create your perfume wardrobe based on 6 basic needs of a human being. It is great that you can create a perfume wardrobe based on the time of the day, your clothes, your image. But right now, it is important also to know how you can use perfumery not only to address your household problems, but psychological problems as well. How can you use perfumery to satisfy the basic needs? And this is the request that we received from our VIP clients. They asked us how they can switch between different states, different moods, and we took the EvoScent collection and tried to understand how we can use it to meet the basic needs of our clients. And the clients that we already dealing with and received preliminary orders from, they are quite excited and are looking forward to getting their 75 milliliter bottles. But I will tell you more about it later. The benefits of the course. It's an express dive into perfumery industry. In literally a couple of classes, you will get the main basic knowledge and you will submerge in this richest industry that has quite a lot of money in it. It will help you understand how to choose fragrances for yourselves and for your prospects. Also, it will help increase EvoScent brand loyalty via conscious use, informed use of the product. Also, it provides an online training tool for perfume consultants. And the cost of the basic course is $200. It will include 4 main classes plus a bonus lesson where we'll look not only into the fragrances and the EvoScent collection, but also in the sales techniques, how to sell them, those fragrances, because our colleagues purchased EvoScent packages that include a certain amount of perfume. And it is the correct way of investing into yourself, into your own training. And also, when you received you will receive your 75 milliliter bottles, you will understand how easy it is to sell perfumery if you know how to. So we are providing the basic training in the area of promotion and sales of perfumery to those who plan to develop their business. Let's go to the next slide, please. And we have 2 advanced courses. The first one is advanced course. It's expert in the perfume business plus sales block. This course takes 3 months. Its standard price is $700, but within the promotion that will last until the 31st of August, so note, it's still ongoing, people have the opportunity to purchase the advanced course, which is the expert in the perfume business, at $300. So this is quite a considerable discount. And the highest level course is a professional course called Perfume Club, has the standard value of $1,500, but within the promotion that will be valid until the 31st of August, you can order that course for just $500. So this is the biggest, most extensive course that will last 1 year, with the opportunity to work individually with teachers, or you can get individual consultations. Mary and I will help you organize your own meetings with perfume store owners, with the perfume bloggers, expert in the perfume business, plus Perfume Club courses will also help you get a license to work with perfume shops and perfume bloggers. So you will be able to deal with wholesale sales and set up a continuous cash flow in your life. Perfume Club lesson, which will be held tomorrow at 6 p.m. Moscow time on the 26th of August. We're inviting all people to our open door course, which is usually closed door course, but tomorrow is a special occasion. So we would like all our community members to get a chance to familiarize with the special secret techniques on how to use perfumery to meet basic human needs. So tomorrow we are going to look into the perfume wardrobe tied to your clothes wardrobe and time of the day, morning, afternoon, evening fragrances, business fragrances, leisure fragrances, dating fragrances, intimate fragrances. We've broken down the entire collection into standard perfumery wardrobe, what Mary mentioned briefly today, and we're going to analyze in detail the 6 basic human needs. And it will still be good knowledge for you, even if you don't do the perfume business. And it will help you understand how you can use our awesome collection to reinforce or better to meet all those basic needs. And this is an open invitation to everyone. We decided to do it an open door class because we would like you to see what Perfume Club is all about, what kind of advanced knowledge you can get in the Perfume Club. And then if you're interested, you can get your ticket and get your course, and then allow us and Mary to work to boost your business for the entire year. It's like hiring us for 1 year for us to become members of your team, and during the year we will helping you, answering all your questions, and we will help you prepare for important meetings in your life, in your career. This course includes 2 big, extensive individual consultations too. So this is the main information that I wanted to share with you about the Perfume Academy. Let's go to the next slide. And now I'd like to pass the floor to Galina Zhukova. And she will make an interview with some of our students who already participated in our Perfume Academy, and they will share their experience, their feedback. So we have some limited time. That's why you will listen to just a handful of our students, because of course, Mary and I will praise our own children, our own products, but we would like to give that opportunity to our students as well. I'm passing the floor to Galina.
Thank you, Alexander. I like learning from you, and thanks to the knowledge, the content you share together with Mary with us at school, we can grow professionals, distributors, representatives of our brand who will work with this brand. Now we have a lot of negotiations in many countries. As soon as the contracts are signed, it will be announced they are international contracts. The distributors with big chains, retail chains. EvoScent has a bright future. Now I'd like to invite Rita Murnieks, who would share her experience of studying at school, and she will actually give the insights from lessons learned at the school and her goals to build the business, because I know that you actively promote EvoScent. So which strategy do you use to promote EvoScent? Is it possible to show Ruta so that you can see her well? Maybe stop presentation sharing so that our speaker is seen. Hello, everyone. My name is Ruta Murnieks. I'm from Riga, Latvia. But every day I'm thankful to the Lord for being a part of our company, and very thankful and grateful to all our leaders who train us, educate us. And you know, when you are present personally at the trainings, you may get right emotions. I'm very emotional, by the way. And the first thing when I learned about EvoScent, about the possibility to get this travel set, I actually ordered it, because who is the best consumer or buyer? We are. And I had to wait for a long time. It was the very beginning, but when I got it shipped, it was quite interesting, because when you are waiting for something long, you calm down, you are not emotional anymore. You are simply waiting when you will get it. And wow, I got this presentation set. This is a great set. I was full of emotions and I could not be silent. Of course, I tried them all. Every day I tried a new fragrance, as these fragrances are unique, and they are the only fragrances that perfectly match each other. And I'd like to encourage everyone, even if you haven't received yours yet, please get it, buy these sets. And I started learning, because nothing would happen without knowledge. In the basic course, I fell in love with perfumes. I knew something. So women have intuition. We are more intuitive compared to men. But when I learned that fragrances may be combined, they may match, there could be a wardrobe, it was something new. And in the basic course, I learned that there are great movies about perfumes. There are stories. There is a history of perfumes. There are outstanding quotes about perfumes, and on and on. And actually, it was my incentive to move on. And I continued my studies. And the difference between the basic course, so we study some basics in the basic course, but we actually get love from Mary, because she enchants us with this love, and we go and speak. So we cannot be quiet anymore, although we may sound sometimes clumsy, but nonetheless we speak up. And in the basic course, we study some grains. This is done to make us fall in love and to feel that you want to learn more and more. And today I am a student of the academy, EvoSchool Academy, and the first time in my life I was helped to choose a wardrobe. And I realized that even the fragrances I felt closer with, they were not prioritized. So therefore, my advice to all of you, go and study. Mary and Alexander are great coaches. They love their products. They speak from their hearts. I'm not emotional. This is their heart. This is their, how to say it, how to word it. This is their life. They live with fragrances and they give this to us. Therefore, I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. If you are not a student of Evo School yet, come and study with us. And together we will promote this business. By the way, this is the reason I joined the Academy, to promote this business. This is a great opportunities the heavens gave us. Thank you, Ruta. Thank you for being so frank in your emotions. I understand you very well, because when I tried these fragrances, it was something. You know, when you are dining in your favorite restaurant, or you're watching your favorite movie, you want to share this. You say, I like it a lot. I was there and I like it so much there. And similarly with fragrances, you'd like to scream out to everyone, go and try. What are your ideas of promoting? The first steps to take to promote. Firstly, Ruta says, I want to get my degree of completion the course so that I can offer this to the shops, because I want that women and men in Latvia use these fragrances and of course promote this among my acquaintances, because not everyone actually knows what to expect, because you're actually using these fragrances is the best advertising. The good fragrances, Chanel, for instance, over the last 5 years, I used very good fragrances. But when I got EvoScent once, I realized that I could match them, combine them, or use them separately, and anyone can use them, then it's great. You cannot even convey the feelings, emotions that I am overwhelmed with. So EvoScent, it's great, Galina says, that when you can buy all the same fragrances for your family and everyone will use them. Thank you, Ruta. Thank you for your interview. So you get a lot of hugs, kisses, hearts. You are very bright. And everyone says this in the chat, that you are full of energy. Thank you very much for your interview. And now let's listen to another partner we have. Ruta was from Latvia, Europe, and we have another partner from Latin America, a very bright and active. And you know, she is the one you should never tell, let's do. She would come on her own and would say, I will do it. And she has no expectations, because she does it simply because she's motivated. She's very active in our chat, and I like working with her because I mostly work with Spanish-speaking partners, and she is amazing. Marlene, could you please tell us, share your feedback of how you find Evo School training and the tips you learned, and what is your strategy of EvoScent promotion after this training ends? Marlena, could you please put your hand up so that moderators can see you and activate your microphone? Super. Hello, everyone. Galina, thank you very much. I felt really nervous while I was waiting for my turn. And you know, I liked these courses from the first glance. When there was an announcement, I bought them. I wanted to learn more. You know, when we were young, there were a lot of perfumes. We applied a lot of perfumes, but I would never think that you could have a wardrobe, like you have a blouse for a special occasion or a dress for a special occasion. Similar way with perfumes. This is how the perfume presents us. I know when I was with my nephew and he could not sleep, I was trying to calm him down, and my sister said actually that take some perfume of mine and actually spray it. And my nephew slept quite well. So he thought that I am his mom. And this is a trick I used. And this scent of my sister, which it shows that how important these scents and fragrances are in our life. And I'm very grateful to our company that you show it to all of us, to Latin American community. And I am in this project from the very beginning, and I liked the idea, and I kept track of our EvoScent team. And you know, another thing I liked in school is that each component evokes some emotions. How can you manifest elegance? So paradigma fragrance, I like it. So the philosophy of paradigma, even without my travel set with me. So I thought the idea of elegance. And when there is a special occasion, I believe it's important to look in a classical way. And this is my favorite out of this set. Thank you very much for giving me the right to speak. But not Costa Ricans, not every Costa Rican managed to get them. So when my husband actually got a notice of shipment, he had to pay $40, and he was very quick to actually go and get it. Or my son actually took it for his girlfriend, asking her to try and choose her favorite. And you know, by learning in school or studying at school, I can explain them better. For instance, the advanced school, networking, social networking. I am a bit elder and I like to know how these trends work, but I did all my homeworks, almost all the homeworks. I need some more to get my certificate. I dream to open a shop here in my country. I promote this product among the people I know, relatives, but I want to learn as much as I can to boost sales, to promote online. It's great. And I advise everyone to take these trainings. And thank you very much once again for the possibility to speak up today. Thank you, Marlena. Thank you for your feedback. And it's great that thanks to our community, activities of our community, we may promote such brands as EvoScent and the brands that will have a big niche in the world industry of beauty and fashion. Thank you for all our interviewees. And the next slide, a step-by-step strategy of how you can build business with EvoScent through MLCI business system, which Evorich offers. In this slide, you can see that you may build your business in 2 avenues. So through EvoScent, you may study and become a well-demanded distributor, a professional in demand, the one who will grow his business, will have an interesting job, and will improve analytical and communication skills. Will have constant training of intellectual abilities and thinking. So here you can easily do it because we need to think and create new strategies to promote our product. In addition to that, a possibility to build a quick career, unlimited earnings, depending on the sales volumes. When you have your main job, your ceiling is the salary, wages paid by your boss, whereas here it is unlimited. It all depends on your knowledge and on your goals. In addition to that, experience gained while working with us will be useful to create your own business in future. And I can guarantee this because I develop with Evorich and I understand how to build my own business and how the business system works. Hierarchy of business is set up and how different departments, units of business work. It's important to understand, and without this knowledge, it's difficult to understand and to start from scratch. In Evorich, you learn all this, and you are the one who may find a project and take it to our community to develop. Evorich, on the other hand, provides a marketplace, a very industry, and a system of business you may use to build a global scale business, networking business. Evorich offers financial growth with no salary limits. And I like it a lot because when people say, I have no money, here we are given a great tool you may work with. Work at home. I know that in our community, we have a lot of moms who take care of their children. They may be alone and it's difficult for them to find a job, whereas here they can work from home. And it's great, by the way. Afterwards, you can travel and live in different cities, not live in one place, because working with us, you only need a computer and a great place. A possibility to develop your family business. José Manuel and I, Armand and Olga, and there are a lot of couples for whom this business is a family business. They travel together, they make presentations together, they develop others by sharing the information Evorich offers. In addition to that, you can work anywhere in the world online. You may be your own boss and a manager, and it's great. You are dependent on you only. No one says when you have your day off, when you meet your relatives, if you can visit a birthday of your child and pick him up from school. So you prioritize your time. You may work daytime, nighttime. So what is important is to achieve the objective set. Then personal and financial development. We provide different trainings in each segment of our business so that we have reasonable partners, conscious partners who know how to grow business, how to make money and multiply the money by investing it into different areas. Because what is important is not to work a lot. What is important is to work in a smart way and to delegate to others the tasks someone else can do, but no one will be able to spend some time with your beloved or hug your child. This is what you should do. And this is what we learn here: self-development, business, and investment development. Then we learn how to create our own portfolio assets by investing into different areas. Then how your business could be inherited to others. You create your business and it could be inherited to your children, great children. You participate in the development of cutting-edge technologies. Like I said before, our portfolio includes a lot of interesting projects based on innovations, technologies. Even EvoScent collaborates with blockchain. We will launch NFT, and it is something new. This is a hybrid project which combines both MLCI, blockchain industry, and fashion and beauty. You can take a training to become the manager of affiliates and subsidiaries. And you know, it's important because I worked as a barman and always dreamt of opening my restaurant or a bar because I couldn't do anything else. And only through the knowledge and the information, I managed to reach the level to be ahead of some department and to be a project manager of the company and to develop spiritually and physically. And there are a lot of opportunities. Let's move on and let's recall why we are all here and how it all started, how EvoScent was born. First of all, this is our philosophy. After listening to José Manuel and Mary and Alexander, we understand that the goal of the new economic evolution of the world is to be co-owners of the products we use every day. Every day we eat, we use transport services, we use perfumes, we put on clothes, we take showers, we apply creams onto our faces, some daily routine. And why should we pay someone else, some other companies? But we can actually create our own industry products. We will be both producers, co-owners, and holders and users of these projects. And thanks to Evorich community, we give the chance to those people who may not have access to the internet. They may not have understanding that there is another solution, another way out, another way to make money. They are used to working hard to get money, and they exchange their time for money. But you know, money is received, is attracted by those who give value. The more valuable we are, the higher your value is. If your salary is low, then think which value you may give to others so that people pay you more. Next slide. And here, I'd like to show you, to remind you, that EvoScent project is split into 10 stages. EvoScent program is the opportunity offered by Evorich in collaboration with EvoScent. And the participant of this EvoScent program get great opportunities at the start of the project before it is on the global market. And the perks you get will help you develop. At present, we are at stage 4. As soon as the stage 10 is over, is complete, these opportunities we enjoy today will not be available anymore. We will be on the market, the prices will be different and offers will be different. Next slide. And we will see that many partners from different countries participate in EvoScent program. They got their presentation sets. These are the first product before we get 75 milliliter bottles. And you see partners from Vietnam, Russia, and many other countries. And I know that many ask questions about Peru and Colombia, when they will get their presentation sets. Look, in Peru, there is such a thing that unfortunately, a year, one person may get 4 perfumes, whereas in our presentation sets, we have 8 different perfumes. And they believe that they are 8 different perfumes, although each one is only 3 milliliter. And we are still negotiating to find out a solution which is satisfactory for everyone. And we still ask you to be more patient. There are only 2 countries left who are still in the wait list, but you will definitely get your travel sets and you will actually get it quite quickly. And the registered user of Evorich may open its business to be a client and to run a business, by the way. So even when you register and you buy, and even if you simply register, even in case you simply register, you can build business, grow this business. And when you buy any set, you become a client, and this way you increase your capacity to grow your business. The percentages you see here are wrong, because in the first level, our users, when you actually only register, in the first level you get 5, in the second 3, and in the third 2%. There are 3 levels open for a registered user. You may build your business by being a registered user. After buying a presentation set or after buying any product for at least 10 units, you become a client and your percentages will change in level 1, 2, 3. And they are 6% in the first level, 4 in the second, and 3 in the third. And 2%, which is open to you, the fourth E, this is 2%. By being a client of the company, you actually get a chance to build a business. Next slide. And here you see that we use quite an innovative business model called MLCI, which enables you to make money from any country of the world. The next slide will show you our career ladder, whereby from user you can become a president of the company. And only you decide which level to stop, as there is no ceiling. You may choose the income, set a goal for your income you would like to get, either to be a top manager or to be in presidential council, where you will be a decision maker. Next slide, please. And here you will see a slide that shows our marketing system, marketing plan. By registering, you become a user. After registering, you become a user, and you have 3 levels open. By buying any package of $10 or presentation set of $50, you become a client, and you have 4 levels open. To become a partner, you need to invite one person who would buy an EvoScent package of $50, for instance, and you may work further and build your network. Next slide. When you become an agent, I always focus not the minimum packages, but the packages we have in our EvoScent program. They are worth of $1,200, as our earning depends on our proposal. Our proposal depends on our knowledge. To become an agent, you need 2 persons with 2 clients who bought EvoScent packages. And let's do the calculation together. Remember, I, in the beginning, warned you that we would need a calculator. Under the marketing plan, you are an agent, and you have 2 persons who bought packages of $200, and they have 2 clients who bought a package of $50. How much will you earn under the marketing plan? So can you please calculate how much you will get if you have 2 persons who buy packages of 200 units and they have 2 persons accordingly with 50 unit package? So in this slide, there is the calculation. You simply calculate how much you will earn. So from line 1, you earn 8%. From line 2, you earn 7%. Who is the first one? Rosa. Actually, Aloka was the first one. Well done. Yes, $39. Remember, I said that it all depends on your proposal. But if you offer a package of $1,200 with many perks inside, next slide, please. So let's calculate how much you will earn if you offer a package of 1,200 in line 1 and line 2. How much will you get under the marketing plan then? Who is the first? Who is the first and the quickest to calculate? Quicker than Aloka. I believe now you will see a big difference, because when we calculate, when we use the figures, we understand how important it is to understand the marketing plan. How much you earn in downline 1 or 2, and which proposals you may get. So well done, Rosa, $360. By using the same system, you may earn either $39 or $360 simply by using a different proposal. A package of $1,200 includes 2 presentation sets, so 4 75 milliliter bottles. You get training of the Academy of Private Investor of the 3rd category, the basic training course. This is a training in investment of how to multiply and partner, 1 million partner. You learn how to make money, and a basic course of EVA School Academy, whereby you understand how to offer EvoScent product, how to make deals, and how to use this. And of course, EvoScent points, bonus points that in future will be a great value, because the points are a bonus and they are cool. And you know, EvoScent bonus points will be used for you to become an owner of NFT and to get discounts for EvoScent. And in future, when we enter the market, we are still considering whether it is IPO or ICO. You may get the assets at their nominal value. Therefore, participate in EvoScent program that will give you a chance to work as a client, as a businessman, and as a co-owner. And you will see that we have installments. And if you work with single go, and the price, if in installments, 6 month installments. Next slide, please. And here you will see what needs to be done to improve your rank to a consultant, to advance to a consultant. Another rank after agent. You need 4 agents like you, the ones you saw in the previous slide, to set your goal and to get under the marketing plan unlimited opportunity of earning, because after the rank of the consultant, you have unlimited way or unlimited capacity of building your network and earning. Moderators will share the link. You may get to know the marketing plan, the presentation of packages of EvoScent, and all the tools you may use to actually build this business. Next slide. About goal setting. You know, Andrey always says, think where you would like to be, set a goal, and set it in the way that it is unachievable for you. Because what is important here is not the goal you try to achieve, but the road you take to achieve it. The road itself is very important. Everyone has different goals. Some people take care of living until the end of the month. Someone would like to buy a new car. Someone would like to go to the Maldives or to buy a yacht. Everyone has his goal. And this is an example which calculates, by using our marketing plan, what needs to be done to achieve our goal. And for instance, in Europe, the average salary is, monthly average salary is 1,500 euro. And if you are a consultant and you earn 8% from line 1, what are the volumes generated, monthly generated, for you to earn $1,500 every month? And here you see a formula. 1,500 to be multiplied by 100 divided by 8. And you actually have this amount of your monthly volume. And if your goal is 5,000 a month, then 5,000 to be multiplied by 100 to be divided by 8, and you see the volume to be generated every month. What is next? Next, I start thinking I would offer a package of $1,200 to my clients, and to get the volume of 18,750 to be divided by 1,200, and I see the number of clients I need to sell this package to generate this volume. And it is 16 persons, 4 persons a week. I think it is very possible, very likely to do. By talking to people every day, you can make such a result. Okay, next slide. And you will see that when you advance in ranks, you will get all the perks. And in addition, you participate in the promotion, which is valid until the 31st of January, whereby you can also win and earn through working the trips, traveling, a car. Set a goal. If you have no apartment, set a goal of reaching an apartment. And in the next slide, you will see that in addition to that, as a bonus, you get EvoScent gift points after each advancement in ranks. And you know, when someone says, I don't know what to do, I have no money. So here you are. This is a tool you may work with. And today, after the presentations of Jose, Mary, Alexander, I think you will find a key to the hearts of each person you know that will open a door to the world of beauty and fashion. And in the next slide, you will see how much you get in total. You get great products. You get gift points, tools to work with. You have support teams. You also get a possibility to win cars, apartments, bonuses under your marketing plan. So this is your salary. Next slide. And there you will see that in addition to that, you get growth in your life. You become the better version of yourself. How do I work with EvoScent? You know, I use live meetings. I like them most. Some people like talking on Facebook, in Instagram. Some like posts about job vacancies. And I do networking. I find like-minded people, learning where and how they develop. I get interested in what they do, and they would always ask me a question. What do I do? And then I say what I do. I invite them to my house or to a game Genius of Finance or a rendezvous to drink a cup of coffee to find out their needs. What is still missing? They are developing their project, but something is missing. And by identifying these needs, I learn what I can offer them in our community. And then I arrange some presentations, masterclasses. I invite and tell them, come and you will like it, and invite others. I arrange conferences, invite them to attend. And by doing this, I grow as a leader, as a personality, and I can participate and become a representative of EvoScent and promote it regionally, or to be a member of the local leadership council, because the results I show allow me to do it. I could be an EvoScent ambassador because I always buy this product, I promote it, and when I reach this level of EvoScent brand, I could be a member of the top leaders council because I work globally already. And I have a large network working with different partners. I collaborate with different companies, and then I can actually achieve a higher level when I can open my own business, start my own franchise business, and be a member of the Presidential Council of Evorich, work globally, and be a top leader of the company. Therefore, look for the hungry, for those who are like you. Don't grab everyone. Create quality rather than quantity. Don't be concentrated and overwhelmed with how much you would like to sell and earn, but be overwhelmed with the values you would give them. And now I'd like to invite Armands Murnieks, who would tell you about the hottest promotion you would all sweat from, because this is super hot promotion. And Armand will motivate us and will be our magic push forward so that we actually do this business with light speed. Armand, the floor is yours. Armand is still connecting. We are waiting for him to show how we may travel, sell our product, and how we can, by taking some actions, we may see our renowned and well-known perfumer. Armand, thank you very much for being with us. So I'm giving the floor to you. I already introduced you as the one with this magic incentive for everyone to move forwards. You are our motivator, and you are an example, a role model for us, who from a worker became a member of the top council, became very well known and recognized. We love you, and the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Galina. Well, to tell you the truth, I put aside all my matters, all my businesses, and I wanted to listen to you guys, Mary and Alex. Well done. It was something amazing. The way you sell the value of the perfume wardrobe is something incomparable. I don't think there is anyone able to do the same. So thank you very much for that. Jose, you're awesome too. You can see that the person lives by what he's saying. And I think the more he is with Ramon, the more fiery he becomes. But today I wanted to point out, well, single out two ladies, Ruta and what is the second lady's name? Marlene. Yes, Marlena. Guys, did you see that? Those are people who you can immediately tell never before in their life experienced anything like that. And you will understand why I'm saying that too. But have you noticed that people who spoke today, well, yes, of course, Mary and Alexander and Jose and Galina, they are professional speakers. It's their element. They have been long in this field. But have you noticed what I've noticed about those two completely different people living in two different countries who today, for me, were outstanding? They were beyond any competition. Why? Because I saw people who didn't know anything before, and they realized some new niches in their life, discovered new walks of life. And you heard Galina talking about business opportunities. And guys, give me a plus in the chat if you're not here for the first time, but you are tourists, like passengers. I mean, you are one of those people who say to themselves, I'd like to know what's to come next. Be honest, okay? There is nothing shameful in simply standing by, waiting for things to happen. Who live by the principle, will live and see. Again, there is nothing really shameful about it. I've been a tourist for 15 years. I've been observing people. I've been like telling my mom, let's wait and see, live and see. Guys, I need more honesty from you and more activity, because I'm now reading the chat. Okay, let's do it the other way. Give me a 1 in the chat if you consider yourself a leader. So there was a delay because I thought nobody gave any feedback. Today I gave a training, and maybe you have heard that as of today, one of my trainers is Mr. Rybakov, a renowned Russian coach. And in one of the recent training sessions, he told us how in 1998, his team and his company, Mr. Kolesnikov and his company, was on the verge of bankruptcy. And he said one very interesting thing. He said, we did 2 things. The first one, we started investing into ourselves, into our training. We hired trainers, coaches. We attended self-development courses. And the second thing they did is they fired all those people who had a speckle of a doubt that their company would be able to get out of this crisis situation and to be back on its feet. You see what I mean? They fired, dismissed all those people who had at least a speckle of a doubt that the company would succeed. So why I'm saying this is that the product that we are already promoting, I have it too, you see. It's by my hand all the time. Today, I'm wearing Evorich scent. And there is a reason for that. And Mary explained that reason very well today. But guys, I want you to understand that today, in just 1 year, we walked the entire journey from idea to the actual tangible product in just 1 year. I hope that you can hear me. Is there anyone here? Because I see no feedback. Okay. Now I see emojis. Thanks. Guys, look, in just 1 year, in 12 months, from idea, that's the time that passed from the idea to the moment when we had a niche product, physical product. And before I came to the webinar, I did some research. I tried to do market research. And in the market, there is niche perfumery. I think it's called Jade. And its price is 9,000 dirhams, which is around $3,000. And people are buying it. Moreover, the entire perfume market is worth around 30 billion or more dollars. And I'm following up to what Galina said. She very well showed the business opportunities behind it. And now give me a score from 1 to 10 whether your income is satisfactory to you. 1, not satisfactory at all. 10, absolutely satisfactory. I see 1, 2, 3, 7 in the Russian chat. 3. Well, for now, Ms. Samokhina in the Russian chat wins the contest. She gave a 7. So we have a variety of answers in the Russian chat. So the next thing that you need to realize is that niche perfumery that is being sold for 9,000 dirham in the Arab world equals approximately $3,000. The second point, that market is worth around $30 billion. Third, here you get an opportunity to promote it, to present it, to sell it, and it's prestigious because managers in the niche perfumery make at least 15,000 pounds per month. You see what I mean? So it's a minimum wage of 15,000 pounds. So tell me, what is the current salary, average salary in your country? By the way, do I see only the Russian and English chat, or do we have other languages as well? Well, we have translation into Spanish, Italian, Hindi, Vietnamese, Tamil. Could we have any feedback from other rooms then too? So someone says $2,000, $3,000. So someone says $3,000, 150 in Italy. Anyone else? In India, anyone can tell me what's the average salary in India? Alaka says it's 1,500 in their country. Okay, so just hear me out, okay? You can go to any website. Just go to the, Google it up and see how much do people make who are managers or who are promoters of perfume, of niche perfume. See how much those people make, and you will be quite pleasantly surprised because those people make at least 15,000 pounds. Now, with the salary of 15,000 pounds, do you think it's a prestigious job, or it's so-so, like, or it's a job you should stay away from? $15,000 pounds a month. This is a cool job. You can hold your head high and go and present your product, tell people about it, and you sell it, and you don't sell it to anyone. You sell it to people who can afford it for like $3,000. We're talking about this kind of perfume. So someone says, I'm in the project in order to learn how to make more because my average job pays me salary, peanut salary, because in Latvia, the actual average salary is 600 euros, but the real salary is less than 500 euros with at least 80% of people. Oh, I wanted to deliver to you one simple truth. One of my coaches is Eric Worre, and he is the person who coaches 1% of network entrepreneurs in the world, people that he trains. And they say this: the network business is not even the best business existing in the world. But this is the only business that will give you everything you want in life if you're not a tourist in it. So why it's not the best business? Because people treat it as like a castaway, some untouchables, people from the network business. By some are considered untouchables. So you know what I mean here? And you know what's curious about it is that when you really start doing it professionally, this business professionally, when you do not just try to play with it, but when you give 100% of yourself to it, when you become the best version of yourself every single day, when you become a leader that lays the path for other people to follow and for them to lay a brick road there. So what you do, you meet the following needs. Remember the Maslow pyramid. So the first one is like the basic needs: food, procreation, sleep, etc. The second one is like a roof over your head, a place to live. Then you have like love, friendship, recognition, and so on until you reach the peak. And network business leaders are people who are not only good sellers, but they are also promoters. They grow personally. Those are people who can manage any company. Those are people who can manage crowds of people. Those are public speakers. Those are people who can lead people behind them. And those are people who are the first to do something so that others can follow suit. And you get it all in one place, in one bottle, since we're talking about perfume. So I use the metaphor of bottle. And I wanted to ask you a question. Some of you gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, the score of how satisfied they are with their income. So would you like to understand how you can make decent money so that you wouldn't have to think how much money you need to just pay your bills, to break even at the end of the month? Because paying your bills, look, my coaches are people who purchase private jets for $70-80 million. Do you think they are concerned with how much they have to pay for utilities, or that they received another payment demand and they think it's not water bill, for example, and it's too much and they need to check whether there are any pipes leaking? No, those people have covered those basic needs long ago. And what's interesting here is that their life is absolutely possible. So take a pen, a piece of paper, your notepads, and write it down. Perfumery that has the properties, the qualities that EvoScent from the highest collection has is the perfume that is sold for approximately $3,000. Item 2, this business is evaluated at 30 billion a year. So people purchase this product for the total amount of 30 billion around the world per year. So if our company covers just 1% of that market, what would be the sales volume? Who can do the math? 1%, anyone? Anyone? 300 million, exactly. So 300 million divide by how many people we have in the Russian room, 70, and let's say all combined is 1,000 people, ballpark. So you see what I'm talking about here? So in October, we received in Dubai the confirmation, we received confirmation in Dubai that by October, we will get our 75 milliliter bottles in October. Guys, hello? In October, we have 1.5 months left, even less. In October, we are going to receive this product. And then we are going to deliver those 75 milliliter bottles to each of you who made the order. And then see what happens next. And we were sitting and thinking how to make sure that you guys can make some good money with this. And could you please bring up the slides back? And for that, dear friends, we came up with a reward for those people who really want to be making money. Be making money with a niche perfumery and from the niche perfumery created by the world-renowned Spanish Houdini in the world of perfumery, Ramon Bejar. And now every person has a chance to win or participate and win in the contest and get the chance to personally meet Ramon Bejar. And who would like to have a face-to-face meeting with Ramon Bejar? Guys, give me a plus in the chat if you would like to have that meeting. Maybe we shouldn't have launched this promotion. Maybe you don't even need it. Maybe you'd prefer going to the spa or something. Someone says it would be cool. Yeah, it would. Now, we thought that we should somehow celebrate or commemorate the fact that 1 year ago in October, we launched the EvoScent project, and already this year, 12 months later, we have a ready product. And now we need to make this whole thing more interesting, right? So the first place of this lottery, raffle, or contest, call whatever you want it, will be a fully paid trip to Spain to meet Ramon, where you can choose whether to have a breakfast, brunch, dinner, or lunch with Ramon Bejar. And then you have to prepare your list of questions ahead of time, okay? And second place, and by the way, Mary today told us about the factory in Dubai that produces our perfume. Who remembers how old this factory is? Anyone? Someone says 23, 29, 24, more than 50. Okay, 22. Anyone? Hindi room. So someone says 1988 in the Hindi room. So watch Mary's presentation again, guys, and you'll see about the factory itself, because the second place will get a fully paid trip to Dubai to visit the factory, Sterling factory, where they do not only produce EvoScent, the highest collection, but other famous brands, perfumes. So this is place number 2. third place. It's a Quartzo de Circle, which is one of the most luxurious perfumes created by Ramon Béjar for, as it was said during the video, which was intended for the elites. And it's a quite interesting, very cool product where that comprises the entire soul and heart of Ramon. And probably Ramon put his entire life into this product. And in order for you to be able to get your hands on those prizes, well, we thought, what can we do? How to make people understand what they want. For example, I purchased a package. I have 3 different fragrances in it. So, but what is it really? How can I understand what I want to go for? Should it be Paradigma, Evorich, or Wealthy Spirit? What do I want? So we need to first make people try it, feel it, taste it, smell it. And so we realized that every second person has this perfume. After we did our math, all of those who ordered, because someone didn't pay for the delivery, others thought it was too expensive, a group of people didn't give the correct address. So what we decided to do is to make a great offer. And the offer is that everyone who purchases presentation sets will also be given lottery tickets. And the lottery, the actual raffle, will happen online, and every person who has tickets will get a chance to win the prize, either going to Spain or Dubai, or receive the Quartzo de Circle perfume from Ramon. And also, we decided to add 7 more places that will receive their consolation prizes. For example, if you do not win the first, second, or third place, you will get a consolation prize and will get something. In other words, there will be something for everyone, at least for the top 10. And please note here that we have several steps in here. So for you to be able to win more prizes, we decided to create those steps. So when people get 10,000 sets, up to 10,000 sets, then, or when 10,000 sets are sold, then we'll have 10 prize winning places, and it will all also run for a limited period of time, approximately 2 weeks. If there are from 10,000 to 25,000 sets sold, then there will be 20 prize winning places, then 30 prizes when sales range between 25,000 to 50,000, and 50 prizes if more than 50,000 sets are sold. Now, how the raffle is going to take place, or the lottery. So everyone who purchases travel sets out of, well, presentation sets is the same thing. So if you purchase 1 presentation set, you will get 5 lottery tickets, like 5 lottery entries. 5 is already enough for you to participate in the lottery. But those of you who purchase 5 presentation sets, you will get 100 lottery tickets, which is what? 20 times more, not 5, but 20 times more. And you, of course, in this case, you will get a better chance of winning a good prize. And by the way, this is not the main thing. The main thing is the sales volume that is going to be generated after you get those presentation sets and you start presenting them to other people. And when they taste it, feel it, they will already know which 75 milliliter bottle to order. And that's, guys, when you will be able to make good money with EvoScent in Evorich. It's going to be quite a decent income. And we're talking about the pre-sale stage here. I already sent to my entire first line this information, and I told them, guys, 12 months have passed, a year has passed. Today we received confirmation that the 75 milliliter bottles with perfume will be ready by October. So now you have time to go and claim your presentation set, to understand what exact perfume you want to get out of those 8 fragrances. Because we would like to avoid a situation when you get dynamic gold, basalt, greatness, and the 5th element, and instead you wanted to receive something else because you are entitled to have 4 bottles out of 8 and you don't know which to choose. Then the company will give 4 bottles at random. And when those people who received your presentation sets will start asking you where to purchase them, and they won't be able to purchase them anywhere but from us. Well, yes, there is a stand in the private jet terminal in Latvia with our EvoScent presentation sets. And people either fly to Riga or they are on their way through Riga somewhere else and they refuel at that private jet terminal, or they have some business to attend to. So it is in this VIP terminal, in the VIP lounge, in the negotiation room, and in the ladies' bathroom, if I'm not mistaken. So already our 3 milliliter bottles are disappearing from those stands because they're taken by people who are flying to or from or through Riga in Latvia. And they're calling us and telling, guys, could you please replenish our stock? And we're asking them, so what's going on? And you know, they tell us that there's this guy who enjoyed Wealthy Spirit very much and asked them to take it on board. And of course, they couldn't refuse. So they allowed people to take those 3 milliliter bottles. So this is just for you to understand that the perfume that we created is of interest to very wealthy people. And today, each and every one of you can become an EvoScent ambassador who can attract such people, not just sell, but you can become their friends. You can change your environment, because those people do not buy cheap stuff. They buy very quality products. So who knows who understands what I'm talking about? On the scale from 1 to 10, 1, I don't understand anything. 10, it's clear as day. Because it is very difficult in the network business to reach the luxury level. I know that Mary and Alexander worked with perfumery, and when they learned about our project, they said, this is like a Klondike, like a gold vein. And if you attended their trainings, they never failed to mention it. And today you are the first. The 70 people in the Russian room, plus all other people from other language rooms. I don't know how many people are there. All those people who are here in the Zoom call, or those who are watching us on YouTube, you can be one of the first. Nobody's gonna have it but you. And now it depends on how many people you can spread the word to, or you can show this perfume to. People who might have heard about it but never saw it or never smelled it, and they are quite interested. And you'll see when you have the 75 milliliter bottles produced, they will be ready. I personally already know what kind of perfumes I want to get my hands on, because I had a chance to use this presentation set. Almost half of all the bottles are empty now, and I specifically know what I want. And most interestingly, you know, when my friends, acquaintances, business partners come to me, I always have on my table or here on my shelf EvoScent. And the first thing they ask is, Armand, what is it? And I tell them, you know, I better show you once than tell you 1,000 times about it. And when they smell it, they ask you, it's cool. Where can I buy it? It's so cool. And I tell them, for now, you can't buy it from anywhere. And they say, yeah, tell me more about it. And then I start telling them about it. And they realize that it is intended for a very narrow circle of people, that it is not sold in any shop, but at the same time, it's very high quality. So what do you think their feedback is? Therefore, we decided to run this promotion so that every one of you, in addition to receiving your potential clients, you can earn very good income within our marketing plan, very good bonuses. But additionally, you will get a chance to win very decent prizes and have it paid by the company trip to Dubai or to Ramon. But then it will depend how lucky you are. And as I already said, we have from 10 to 50 prize winning places. Let's go to the next slide. And now I would like to thank each and every one of you and see if you have any questions. And if you do, please write those questions in the chat. And Mary, can I ask you and Alexander, you too, if you haven't left yet? To join in. Promotion starts tomorrow at 3 p.m. Moscow time, 1500 hours Moscow time. It will last 2 weeks because we need to give people enough time to realize what exact fragrance they want to order when they get their 75 milliliter bottles. Galina, you with us?
Yes, I am.
Then
Okay, so I see there are 2-3 questions only. Delivery to Kazakhstan.
Sorry, and I saw that people from Kazakhstan are asking where our perfumes are, and they tell me that within 5-7 day stops, you guys will receive it because the batch has already arrived to Kazakhstan warehouse. You can pay for it on the website evoscent.com. You go there, you choose whether you want to pay with your bank card. It's very quick. And by the way, I forgot to mention, you will receive your presentation sets within 1 week. Why? After you pay for them, because those presentation sets are already in different continents of our planet in the warehouses. We have them in America, in Russia. From Russia, they can ship it to Kazakhstan, Belarus. Those who are in Ukraine will receive it from Spain, because we have, by the way, them in Spain to cover Europe. We have them in India. We have them in Vietnam. So we made sure that we have them, thousands of them in different spots across the planet. Australia as well, yes, Sharon. And the delivery will take very short time. As for the price will be the same as it is for one set, For example, if you purchase one presentation set, then you will pay $50. If a person purchases 5 presentation sets, then you will pay 20% less per set. But all the details and news will be published on our website and in our official groups, and you'll be able to see it for yourselves tomorrow at 3 p.m. when the promotion starts. So we have a limitation of 50,000 entries, participants. Right now, we have 900,000 wallets on our blockchain, and 500,000 are active wallets that are regularly used by people who are product consumers. Also, we have 165 leaders, and I think 2 weeks should be more than enough for not to make it too long, but at the same time, not to make it too short. But of course, you should also realize that we need to deliver it to all the people across the planet in a very short period of time. And hopefully we won't have any technical problems, although I guess it's probably impossible to avoid them. So those people who purchased packages, EvoScent packages in the EvoScent CRU back office, those presentation sets that were included in the packages and for which you need to pay for delivery, they are not part of the promotion. So they do not count towards your lottery tickets. But when I say $50 per set, it's all in, all inclusive. The product plus shipment. So $50 is all the taxes, delivery, salary of the personnel, the product itself. It's all there. Guys, someone says that $50 is too expensive. You shouldn't consider it as a perfume per se. You should consider it as your working tool. It's a promotion tool. For you to have a good income in future, you need to have at least 2-3 such presentation sets, because when people come to you, visit you, you give it to them, like, try this, try that. Well, I don't like this, but I enjoy this one. So what is it? Oh, it's Fifth Element. And you tell them, we'll have 75 milliliter bottles in late October. Do you need 1 or 2? And the person will tell you, I'll need 1. And you tell them, perfect. I'll put your name on it. Then another one, a third one, and so on. And yes, it includes only the presentation sets. So I relayed, Leanne, your question to Armand. He's reading it, and let's see. So in Australia, we hope that all 2,000 sets will be sold that we've sent there. And there will be no installment plan here. And guys, all the installments that you have right now, as part of your EvoScent packages, it's a separate deal. You will not get lottery tickets for the presentation sets that were included in the EvoScent packages. So you'll not get those raffle tickets for your presentation sets that were included in the EvoScent packages. Those are only for people who know why they need 2 or 3 sets, because, for example, you have 100 prospects and you need to give it to 100 people and help them try it. By the way, did you watch the speeches by Ramon and Sergi in Vietnam, when they simply called people on stage and they put on the wrist of those people this fragrance, and people were saying, well, I like this one and I like that one. So it was already pre-sales for people to understand what they want to get. And last but not least, many people tell me, like, Armand, nobody needs it today. And this is my personal experience, my personal observation. I can go to any place with this awesome set. I have always in my bag, have it always in my bag. And when I go to any office or to my office, to my house, or any other person's house or office, I ask them, what kind of perfume do you use? And no matter how many meetings I had, those people at least have 2-3 perfumes they use. So give me a number in the chat, how many perfumes you have in your house. How many perfumes you have at your home. Cologne, eau de cologne, perfume, anything. 3, 2, 1, 4. Okay, everyone has at least one, which means that 100% of the market use perfumes. But you know what's funny about it? Is that people do not have any relation connection to the producer. And Sharon, by the way, delivery is included. The delivery cost, shipment cost is included in the $50 price. All in, as I said. So you make a purchase with your card on the website directly to the company, and the money from the sales will be invested in increasing the output volume of the 75 milliliter bottles. And it will not be, this money will not be pocketed by someone else or something. And by the way, there is no marketing plan in this promotion. There will no marketing bonuses. And we'll explain why. Because we think that you will be able to make much more money when you convince a person to make a bigger purchase. When you show it to them and you'll see fire in their eyes, and they will say, I would like to have number 1, 3, and 5 delivered to my home. So each of you have this perfume, will have this perfume. And now imagine that those of you who will choose this and buy this perfume, you can also become a co-owner of the company that produced that perfume. And there's not a single company in the world that offers you the same opportunity. And hear me out. EvoScent is part of our global investment portfolio. And this whole deal pushes the price up, the value up. I hope that answered all of your questions. Okay. Someone says, I already took 2 sets in October, and now I have, you tell me to order 2 more. Will I be able to sell them? I'm not saying this, Alessa from the Russian chat. If you have already 2 sets, you can already go and spread the word. You can already use those sets and help people place their order for the 75 milliliter bottles. I'm talking about people who don't have their presentation sets, or probably you have people, acquaintances, that would like also to get their hands on those sets, or at least try them to know what to order when the 75 milliliter bottles come out. Plus, try their luck and try to win the paid trip to Dubai or Spain. And if you have them already, so probably you don't need them. So you don't have to purchase 2 more. So someone says, we buy it for $50 and the shipment is free. Yes. I mean, if you want to look at it this way, yes. For how much can you sell the presentation set in the shop in Australia? Leanne, this is your question. Well, let me tell you this. When we negotiated the deal in the business VIP terminal for private jets, the price was $100 because people who use niche perfumery will not even look at the perfumery that costs $50. So 100 euros is a standard price for such perfumery. And well, I don't want to tell you more, but you can now know how you can do some more extra business.
Look, when we do one business, it is 100 euro. But when we find a distributor from 5 with 5-10 shops, it is $75. And if the business has a fleet from 25 to 100 shops, distribution, large scale distribution, then the price could be 50 euros. So this is what Ramon mentioned while talking about the work with distributors.
Exactly. It's on point because we're not really forcing you to do anything. If you already have presentation sets, then you're already in the front row. And you can get more and more clients who will be willing to pay 75 milliliter bottles. The people I talk to and the people who come to my meetings are now in my list because they all expressed interest. Some of them want to order Basalt. So we don't yet have those 75 milliliter bottles, but I already have a list of people who are ready to purchase certain perfumes. And when they come out, I will call them and I will tell them, look, I received the batch. Which one did you want? Basalt, Evorich, or did you want Dynamic Gold? Tell me which one should I send to you. So I'm already making pre-sales. And when the 75 milliliter bottles come out, that's when I'm gonna make my money, including marketing fees, etc., etc. And it will be way more than the average salary in your country. And I hope that I answered your question. So Leanne asks, are we buying the presentation sets in the back office for USD? No, guys. You, starting tomorrow, to be able to participate in this promotion to get your tickets to Dubai and Spain and Quartzo, it has nothing to do with the back office. You go to the EvoScent.com website. You choose whether you want to purchase 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 sets. Then you use your card to pay for them. And there will be a specific number of raffle tickets attached to your name, either 5, 10, 25, 100 tickets. And then there will be an online generator of random numbers used to identify the first, second, and third prize winners. So someone asked, how much the 75 milliliter bottles are going to cost? Well, the price will be announced when Ramon approves the price, because as you know, Ramon is responsible for quantity, quality, and price. But we already gave the preliminary numbers during different webinars. So if you're really interested to know in at least the ballpark estimates, then you should rewatch those webinars. Any questions from other chats?
I will clarify. You have 2 opportunities. One of them is to buy packages under the EvoScent program, where you get gift points, training courses, and this program has the marketing plan attached, but to get the presentation sets, you need to pay for the shipment in the back office. And the other opportunity is mentioned by Armand, promotion starting tomorrow. You will be shared a link you would go to get to the web page where you will see the packages that will participate in this raffle. Shipping is included, but it is not attached to the marketing plan. Two options there are.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, then let's finish it up. Today's webinar is very long, full of content, a lot of information. I believe it was useful. And I think we need to let our interpreters and partners go. But look, the ones present at the webinar are those who are hungry for the information. They are not tourists. As we say, the strongest survive. This is the power which drives our community, our projects, and thanks to which we grow and develop.
Exactly. And I saw Ivanes asking questions in the Russian chat. Ivanes, I answered your question with a direct message. Find me and we will solve your situation, okay? Well, I think we can call it a day. All the best. And as I said, October, that's the month we're going to have our 75 milliliter bottles. Wait for the news. It's going to be something. And as you remember, in October, we have a very big event that you will learn about from the webinars that we are going to have really soon, where Galina, and our leaders will tell you about. All the best. Bye-bye.
I do thank you, Armand, all our participants and attendees. Very full and live webinar. Participate in our promotion that will be launched tomorrow. And now I will leave you with one video that details the promotion, which is in effect about rank advancement. This is another possibility which is provided to grow our business. Bye-bye to all of you and have a great evening. Ciao.
It's been a long time since we've given away gifts. To mark the 7th anniversary of our company, we're going to give away deluxe premium level gifts to everyone who achieves a new rank or confirms their old one from the 1st of October 2021 to the 1st of October 2022. Consultants will receive a branded bag for their laptop and a premium pen from Evorich. Managers will have a great opportunity to choose between Apple, Samsung, and Hewlett-Packard laptops. Leader managers will be given branded accessories up to a certain price. A handbag for ladies, a wallet for gentlemen, from the prestigious designers Louis Vuitton or Gucci. By the way, you'll get to choose the model yourselves. It's only fair. Top managers will get a magical stay in an all-in hotel in the enchanting Maldives. Vice presidents can expect a car. They can choose between Mercedes-Benz E-Class, BMW 5 Series, or Audi A6. Presidents will get a luxury apartment, and if they have two presidents in the same line, they'll also get a deluxe car from Lamborghini, Ferrari, Rolls-Royce, Bentley, or Porsche. To top it off, each leader who reconfirms their status will be solemnly awarded a corporate pin and a certificate confirming and emphasizing their status. Don't miss out on your chance to get the best with Evorich.